Well, hello everyone. My name is Steve and I want to take you out in the Everglades today. Marco Island's over here, as you know. Miami's over on this side here. And this is the Everglades. If you ever want to take a really great ride, come out on 41 and then make a left-hand turn on Burden Road. Great out there. Then make another left-hand turn on Wagon Wheel Road, and that'll bring you out to 29. I mean, it's all just beautiful out there. But one of the challenges of navigating the Everglades is that there are just so many roads out there. I've cycled some of those roads and they curve and they've got trails off of them. They've got dead ends. I've had to back out of all kinds of interesting places. But it's just great out there. And of course, the tricky part is that it's dead flat in the Everglades. So it all starts to look the same. My point is that as beautiful as the Everglades are, it can be perplexing when you're driving around out there. In the same way, living in the world right now is rather perplexing. I think you'd agree with me about that. I suspect that most of us are uneasy about what's happening around the world, what's happening in our country, and even what may be happening with our own personal lives. Everything seems unstable. It just seems uncertain, unpredictable. And well, in many ways, we just kind of wish things would get back to some level of normalcy, at least something that would be easier to manage than all of this. But as followers of Jesus Christ, you and I know the facts. And so when life is perplexing, we hold on to the facts. It's the same thing as when you're driving around here in the Everglades. You got to hold on to the facts. The issue is not how you feel subjectively about a road or the direction in which you're going. You got to go with your compass. You got to take your compass. Those are the facts, and the facts then determine what you believe about where you're going, and then that informs your actions. So that's my point today. You might be saying, but Steve, when life is perplexing, how are facts going to help me? Well, facts do not eliminate problems, but what they do is facts fuel belief, and belief fuels right action. So that's why we always at Marco start with the facts. If you get the facts right, you get the belief right, and you get the actions right. For example, it is a fact that God is absolutely sovereign and exercises his sovereignty over all events and over all people and over every detail and action of every human being on the face of this planet. This means that God freely wills and determines all things, so that at no point on any day is God ever lost, is he ever perplexed, is he ever confused, is he ever unstable, or is he ever uncertain? Never, never. So really what I want to do in this moment of hope today is encourage you to get the facts. Dust off those facts, stare at those facts, love those facts, and hold on to those facts, because remember, facts fuel beliefs, beliefs fuel right action. So it's the same as in the Everglades. When I'm out there and I'm not sure what direction am I going in, I've got to look at my compass. Those are the facts. And then I can relax and say, okay, the facts tell me this. I'm going to believe them, and then I'm going to take the appropriate and right actions. So for instance, since it's a fact that God made all things and controls all things, then I can believe that he's in power, that he's in control, that he's good and he's wise, and then I can take right actions. For instance, prayer is a right action that is fueled by belief, that is fueled by facts. In other words, don't try to get through a day without praying. Prayer is oxygen for the Christian. Don't try to get through a day without breathing. You got to breathe and you got to pray. And so one of the actions that we're going to be taking here at Marco is we're going to open up our worship center from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on one of the most important days coming up in U.S. history, the 3rd of November. All day, you can walk in there. The community can walk in there. The public can walk in there. It's going to be quiet in there. And I'm planning to be there most of the day myself. I've got some meetings I'm going to run out, but I'm going to primarily be there. And what am I going to be doing? Well, during the 3rd of November, I'm going to be reviewing the facts. I am going to be strengthening my faith, and I'm going to be examining my actions. And that's going to be the way I'm going to deal with the perplexity of all that is going on. At the same time, I've got to tell you, all this talk about Burden Road and Wagon Wheel Road and all the beautiful roads out in the Everglades, I just feel like jumping in my car and going for a great ride. If you ever want to come out with me, let me know. May God bless you and care for you today.